Hi Aquarius, I'm just laughing at your oracle card. I thought I'll just pull you an oracle card, you know, get a feel for the reading, see where we're heading. And of course, we are talking Aquarius here, so there is eccentricity. What do I pull? Pull mushroom. I know. Progress often happens at the most unexpected times, Aquarius. It's actually very beautiful. I like this, and also it's a very positive message, so we'll take it. Okay, I'm going to take you one more to go with it as well, and then we'll have a look. We're going to look at your love life, we're going to look at your career, we're going to look at channeled messages, anything that comes up for you that's going to help you. Oh my god, it's obviously going to be one of those readings. Go get yourself a drink. Okay, up to you what that drink is. Mine, licorice and peppermint tea. Tea pigs, nice. Get the skull. I know, go big or go home, Aquarius, but that's how Aquarius is rocked, to be honest. Look beyond appearances to discover deeper truths. And also, if we're thinking about mushrooms, which we seem to be, whenever I get cards with mushrooms on, which I do sometimes, I also think about like mushrooms kind of growing in the dark. So I think we're talking here, and we have been for some time with your readings, a little bit about what's hidden, what can't be seen, what's below the surface. Good thing we're using this one today, Mystic Maidens, which is quite a sort of below the surface deck, actually, and this one is called something like the Enchanted Veil Oracle. So we're talking veils, we're talking what is hidden, we're talking, for some reason I'm channeling a jewelry box for somebody as well, like a jewelry box that is shaped like a chest, you know, as if it was an old treasure chest, and you take the lid off. I'm really getting this. It looks like sort of costume jewelry, costume jewelry, or maybe you keep your crystals in it or something else. Not everybody's keeping jewelry in it, but it has this sort of chest look to it. Okay, it will probably come back to haunt us during the reading. Let me know in the comments if that resonates with any of you about the jewelry box. Okay. I'm going to take a couple of cards. I'm looking at what's below the surface for Aquarius. Oh God, that's not bad. Wouldn't mind having that below the surface. Not going to kick that out the paddling pool. Very nice. So, the mushroom crod. The mushroom crod. Progress often happening at the most unexpected time seems to be living up to its name here, because we only go and get the 10 of Cups. I have recently been calling this the 10 of Clubs by accident, so at least we didn't get that. This crowd is the 10 of Clubs. 10 of Cups, Mars in Pisces, zippity-doo-dah, unicorns, an upturn, an uptick in energy. A feeling of, it can be a happy ever after card, but you get it with, and this is gorgeous, and look what is there. In fact, look on the floor of the forest. Mushrooms. This is I'm not telling you to eat mushrooms, by the way. Don't do that. I know nothing about foraging or any of that stuff. Just literally get mine from the supermarket. Okay, but there they are. And Wheel of Fortune, there they are again. And it's not, this is not a matching deck to that one. Interesting. Wheel of Fortune, of course, is about luck. We've got an upturn in luck. We've got an uptick in luck. Woohoo! We'll do a little dance. You want to do a little dance? Do a little dance. Why not? My dancing is not great, but it is seated. I seem to channel 1980s dancing at a wedding whenever I do it, but you know, that's me. Okay, so we've got the mushroom, we've got the skull. So we know there's like a shadow side to this, and we're going to look at that in a minute. We've got the 10 of Cups, unexpected good fortune. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. We've got the wheel spinning in the right direction for you. And I like this. This feels really good. It may be for some of you as well that you may have been having a bit of a hard time of it lately. Maybe that there was a lot pressed down. I'm getting channeled I don't even know what this thing is, but it's like a machine thing that tamps things down, like a metal clamp, making something stick down. So I feel like for some of you, you've been holding something down, holding something back, feeling maybe a bit kind of confined, a bit repressed, which for an Aquarius, that's not good. You know, it's not good for Aquarius to feel like that. Aquarius is all about dissipated energy, the energy of community. Getting it out there. Getting it out there. Okay. Yeah. I just had a little thought about this too. Four of Swords, the need to rest. Now, I like that. Okay, I like that you get this because Aquarians, a bit like your opposite sign of Leo, you can be very buzzy. You know, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're collaborating here, you've joined this new group, you're doing this. It feels like there's a lot going on in the spiritual, in the metaphysical, but also your body just needs to rest. So rest when you feel like resting. And also I'm going to say for some of you, and you'll know if this is you, rest when you don't feel like resting as well. Okay, don't wait until you're so overwhelmed that you sort of collapse onto the bed and you're like, you know, you can't. Because then you do rest or sleep, but it's not optimum. It's kind of hanging, you know, it's a bit more like hangover type sleep. Slightly fitful, you wake up not always feeling refreshed, okay? So this is like sleep when maybe you don't even need it. You're giving yourself bonus sleep, okay? Brucey bonus sleep. So, what's underneath the skin of this, please? What's underneath all this? What are we looking at here? What are we talking at? Oh, there you are. What are we talking about here? Ooh, the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is an offer coming in, okay? It's a love offer, it's a feeling of love. It can be strong friendship, it can be romantic love, it can be a job or an opportunity with something that really quickens your heart, okay? It's got to be something meaningful to you. It's something emotional. For some of you, you may not have felt emotional for quite a long time, not in the way that you want to. I feel like some of you, I'm getting channeled a graphite pencil, okay? Some of you have been feeling grey. Interesting. And then along comes this Page of Cups with some light, some opportunity. I don't know if it's something you're already a part of or if it's something new. Let's have a look. With the page, it's something that needs to build. It's not a complete thing when you get the page. You get the page, you get the knight, you get the king and queen. You know, they're building in maturity. So particularly the Page of Cups as a court card is building in emotional maturity until it reaches the king or queen status. So the page is still very much in junior. So this could be that you're in the beginning of this. It's just showing its face to you. It's just getting through to you. You're just getting a message about this. Oh, this is nice. And then you get the World coming in. Particularly beautiful version of it, I think, in this deck as well. Okay, so the World is a cycle. The World is the full cycle of the major arcana from Fool to the World, from nose to tail, okay? You are at the beginning of something. Now this could be a completely new cycle. What I'm getting for you is it's a new cycle, but with something from the past threaded into it. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So if this is to do with career, it could be a job you wanted to do when you were smaller, but you put it to one side, or something that you used to do, or something, it's got something of what you used to be, what you used to do, what you used to think. It's interesting. The Chariot. Oof, nice. So the Chariot's showing two different directions, as the Chariot does. You're wanting to go in one direction, you're wanting to go in the other direction. It feels a little bit like a crossroads. But we'll see if we get the Lovers or anything like that. The Chariot here is doubt and confidence. Let's imagine one horse is called doubt and the other one's called confidence. You want, some days you're kind of heading in the direction of doubt, and some days you're heading in the direction of confidence. I feel for some of you, you've got slight imposter syndrome going on about something as well. With the Ten of Cups coming up, and let's have a look at your cards with the other camera. With the Ten of Cups coming up for you here, it's like it's at a very deep level, but you feel you don't deserve the happiness. Now, this can come from a number of places. Obviously, this can come from childhood. This can come from, you know, a number of environmental or genetic events. But there's something here about the universe wanting you to see what the mushroom card was saying. It's all about this mushroom card, people. Progress happens at the most unexpected times. So I feel like I'm speaking to some of you that are in a rut. I'm speaking to some of you that are feeling underconfident, that you're feeling overwhelmed, that you're feeling like an imposter, that you're feeling it can happen to everyone else, but maybe not to me. You know, all of those kinds of feelings. What can we do? What is the best way forward for this, please? Tell us about the best way forward if we're feeling this way. Oh, how wonderful to get that card for the best way forward. Temperance. So what this card is saying is you can't take the anxiety away completely. And with temperance, and it isn't in this card, but normally the person has got, they're pouring a jug, aren't they? And it's like this. And it feels like when you get temperance, there is some good and there's some bad. There's some ease and there's some difficulty. There's some good and evil, whatever you want to call it. But the person is involved with pouring both of the jugs at once. They're not shying away. They don't just want the good stuff. When you get that mushroom card and it says progress is happening in the most unexpected time, and I would also include here in the most unexpected way perhaps as well, it's because you're open to failure with this card rather than trying to look at the jugs, failure and success, right? And say, I am only going to play with the success jug. I am not picking up the failure jug. I don't want any part of that. And what's happening here is when you do agree, in inverted commas, to be a part of both or to take that risk of failure, the universe rewards you greatly here with success. Interesting. And well, I'm going to call it progress rather than success, because it's not just clean and straightforward success. There are complexities to it. Okay? It may not look like what you thought. It may not come at the time that you thought or in the way that you thought. But be open. I think my biggest takeaway from this bit is to be open to it. Okay? I feel like this is affecting across the board, like career, love life, everything. I'm going to take some cards and see about romance, about love, about your love situation. There'll be an extended love reading as well. So if this really resonates, you can, Luminac. It will be the first link in the description box for the extended love reading. I want that one. Ooh, exciting times. Okay. So, looking at love. King of Cups. Four of Pentacles. And the Three of Wands. This is interesting. Very interesting. Let's have a little looky-see on those cards. King of Cups. Do you remember we talked about the Page of Cups? The Page of Cups being the most junior. The King of Cups being right at the top of that suit. When you look in a reading, you want to see a progress. If you start with the King of Cups and then you get into the Page of Cups, you're kind of going backwards emotionally. If you start with the Page and you're moving up to the King, this is very good news, Aquarius. This means that there is emotional depth and maturity going on in your love life. So for some of you, it feels like this is someone you're involved with, and it's an emotional person. It's someone who's emotionally skillful. They may seem a bit of a dreamer. They may seem... I'm just trying to channel the person. I'm just channeling somebody. And it won't be for all of you. Again, and I pick a card reading, and I can't remember which one it was. I think it was the Path and the Lighthouse one a while ago. I'm getting work boots for somebody again, and I got them then, and I'm getting these work boots that maybe have concrete spilled on them or something spilled on the toe. So for some of you, this is a person who is working in construction, building, farming, gardening, something like that. But they have a very evolved sense of the cycles of life. You know, they may not be that into social media, and they may be a forager. I mean, who knows? So for those of you that are single, if you're looking for somebody, get yourself out into an active community, okay? Beach, you know, like people who clear beaches, volunteer to clear beaches, do stuff in the countryside, go and join a walking group, maybe go and do a course on foraging. Don't go doing it yourself, okay? Mushrooms, poisonous often. I know nothing about them. For those of you, this is a person who connects with the world emotionally. And I'm getting a door opening. They want to show you, they want to open the door to this in your mind as well. Okay. Four of Pentacles, interesting, because the Four of Pentacles in a love reading is keeping yourself to yourself. Keeping your hands on your purse is what I call this. So, some of you, even though you may be really up for this, and even though you may be really looking for this, or you're really enjoying this, or you're in a situation, you're going to be feeling a bit defensive. This could be because of past relationships. It's also, and this is no bad thing, you want to see some substance to what this person is talking about. The King of Cups can be quite, I was going to say up in the air, but it's not an air card. Quite ephemeral. And you want to see some substance. You've got the Three of Wands, which I really like, because this is a growing passion when you get the Three of Wands. It's something that has the potential to grow and that also has the spark. You know, it has the fire. This is quite a pensive Three of Wands. Someone is looking at the horizon. You're considering, and you should, Aquarius, you should consider the horizon, the bigger picture, your options when it comes to any part of your life at the moment, whether it's your career, whether it's what you're doing, whether it's what somebody else is doing, or your relationship. Take the bird's eye view. Take the eagle eye, okay? I'm going to take one more of these oracle cards for this. It's this one. Oof, so mysterious. Mysterious your reading is. Get the bottle. What is meant to be found will reach you, even across great distances. Put that there. Okay. What's the challenge? Let's have some shadow cards here. What is the challenge of this, please? What is the challenge? What is the challenge? It's quite hidden. Oh, it is. The moon is a challenge. That's interesting. I mean, the moon is almost a shadow card when you're not even using a shadow deck, isn't it? This one. The High Priestess. Oh my God. Ace of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Let's get a look at these. God, I'm so bad at placing cards, honestly. Okay. The Moon, the High Priestess, the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles. The Moon is what is hidden. Subconscious energy, lunar energy, the energy of, I'm getting the words being spoken for. And that's got a double meaning. One, it means someone's in a committed relationship, but also the other means someone speaks for you. I get the High Priestess. Okay, you're the High Priestess in this, and the High Priestess uses usually the new moon energy, but here we've got working with the full moon energy. I feel like there is still something to discover about your situation. I feel like the discovery may be quite positive as well, when you may be expecting it to be negative. We get the Ace of Cups, which is about love. You know, love for self, love for the other, but it's about love. It's a love card. Beautiful energy. It feels like you don't really know who this person is. Getting the Star, which is Aquarius, that's gorgeous to get that. There's something here. Got the Queen of Pentacles here as well, about waiting, about watching. It's time for you to observe in this situation. It's not a situation where I would move fast. You're waiting, you're watching, and things have still yet to mature and emerge. Yes. Ten of Swords. King of Wands and the Two of Wands. Yes. And the Five of Swords, Venus in Aquarius. Okay, let's put you there. Ten of Swords is patterns, it's ancestry, it's where you've come from, it's where they've come from, it's where you can't ignore the truth of this card, okay? The Five of Swords, of course, is halfway there, going for truth, Venus in Aquarius. There's a need for some emotional detachment when you get the Five of Swords, which is fine because you're an Aquarius, you can do that when you need to. But also to be fully attached to your own emotion. So in other words, some detachment if it's about the other, but when it comes to you, you're all in about knowing who you are and getting to the bottom of this. I like that the King of Wands is coming in. I feel that for some of you as well, this is a lot of attraction. There's a lot of physical attraction. There's a lot of promise. There's a lot of growth available. But there is also, and that's like the fiery side of what's going on, but there is also this cool shadow side going on in the background of, do I know enough? What does my intuition tell me? Why does my gut tell me there's more? How does it feel to really love? Should I stay or should I go? Should I wait? I can watch and I can wait and I can observe. But I am truly myself. When you're reading for Aquarius and you get the star, it means you're showing up for yourself, which I really love. And then this absolutely gorgeous Two of Wands. This is a crossroads. You're not at the crossroads yet. You're still gathering information, okay? You're still calibrating your map about this. It feels like an exciting opportunity. It feels like love, but also with many layers to it still at the moment, which provides insulation, but also it's a bit mysterious. But I like this. I like the energy that's in the balance that came through with your, where is it? This one, Temperance. Energy hanging in the balance. I love a messy load of cards. Energy hanging in the balance. There's a lot hanging on it. There's still more to discover. You're still observing. Also, full moons are going to be important, Aquarius. Full moons are going to, as they should be a time of revelation, okay? But I'm getting 3 moons. So I would say this was 3 moon cycles before it's fully revealed. I like the energy though. I do. I like the energy a lot of whoever this person is, whoever this relationship is. And for some of you, whatever this career break is, you know, this opportunity for something to grow. The bottle card is interesting because what's meant to find you, and it's got long distance as well. So you may be at a distance from this still at the moment, but when you get a message in a bottle, the intention is there that they will be heard, that you will read something. Gosh, Aquarius. Okay, I am going to do your extended love reading. I'm going to look at the cards that came up here, but I'm also going to pull cards for your person, how they feel about you, the qualities of the relationship, the obstacles, and the best way forward. Okay. I may refresh my drink. I suggest you do the same. Leave me a comment as well, Aquarius. I love it when you leave me comments because Aquarius leave brilliant comments. Do like the video and share the video if it's resonated with you. and I'll see you on the other side. Namaste.